Hello, friends at Meaningful Living. It's Pavlo here again, and we're continuing our crucial conversation about nutrition that truly matters for your health after 60. In our last video, we uncovered surprising truths about some everyday vegetables, the ones that are your allies, and those that can be secret adversaries. Today, we're taking it even further. We'll dive deep into the world of true superfoods that work like natural medicine, rejuvenating your body at a cellular level. And, just as importantly, I'll reveal other hidden destroyers that you absolutely want to avoid if you want to maintain your vitality and mental sharpness for years to come. This isn't just about adding years to your life, it's about adding life to your years. Every bite you take is an investment in your energy, your mobility, and your peace of mind. So, get ready to unlock the secrets to vibrant longevity right from your kitchen. Let's jump in. True superfoods for your senior years. After 60, every meal is an investment in your health and active longevity. Let's talk about foods that work like natural medicine, restoring your body at a cellular level. Take, for instance, the humble beetroot. This modest root vegetable is a true champion for supporting your cardiovascular system. It contains unique compounds called nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide in the body. This gas widens blood vessels, improving blood flow and lowering blood pressure. Research from Oxford University has shown that daily consumption of beetroot juice can improve blood circulation to the brain by almost 40%, which is critically important for preventing age-related cognitive decline. But beetroot isn't just good for the brain. It contains betalains, powerful antioxidants that fight inflammation in the joints. Many older adults notice that after a month of regularly eating baked beetroot or drinking beet kvass, their morning stiffness in their knees and fingers decreases. And beetroot also gently stimulates bowel function, which is relevant for many in their senior years. Speaking of healing foods, we can't overlook turmeric. This golden spice, known in India as nature's aspirin, contains curcumin, a compound with phenomenal anti-inflammatory properties. Ancient Ayurvedic texts described turmeric as a remedy for 1,000 ailments. And modern science confirms this. Studies from the University of California have shown that curcumin can reduce arthritis pain more effectively than some pharmaceutical drugs. But turmeric only works in the presence of black pepper. Without piperine, which it contains, curcumin is barely absorbed. Try adding this magical pair, a quarter teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of pepper, to soups, oatmeal, or warm milk before bed. Within 2 to 3 weeks, many report reduced joint pain and improved mobility. Fermented foods and gut health. Fermented foods deserve special attention. Kimchi, miso, natural unsweetened yogurt. With age, the balance of gut microbiota can be disrupted, which directly affects immunity, mood, and even clarity of thought. Korean studies involving people over 70 have shown that daily consumption of fermented vegetables improves digestion and reduces chronic inflammation. Try starting your day with a spoonful of homemade sauerkraut or a glass of natural kefir. This will not only improve gut function but also help you absorb nutrients better from other foods. By the way, in Ukrainian folk medicine, fermented foods have always been considered an elixir of longevity. And for good reason. For those who want to maintain a sharp mind, walnuts are indispensable. Their shape isn't accidentally reminiscent of a brain. Nature itself hints at their primary purpose. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which nourish nerve cells and protect them from damage. A study published in the Journal of Alzheimer's Disease showed that older adults who eat a handful of walnuts 5 times a week maintain significantly better memory and thinking speed. But equally important for the brain is ordinary dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa content. The flavonoids found in cocoa beans improve blood supply to the brain and stimulate the formation of new neural connections. Swiss neurobiologists have found that in older adults who regularly consume 2 to 3 squares of quality dark chocolate daily, the risk of age-related memory changes significantly decreases. Don't forget about berries, especially blueberries and blackberries. These dark berries contain anthocyanins, which not only improve vision, relevant for age-related macular degeneration, but also protect the brain from oxidative stress. An interesting fact, Studies in older adults have shown that daily consumption of a cup of blueberries for 3 months improves cognitive function by approximately 15%, an effect comparable to some nootropic drugs. For bone health after 60, sesame seeds and almonds are indispensable. A tablespoon of sesame seeds contains more calcium than a glass of milk, and in an easily digestible form. And almonds are rich not only in calcium but also in magnesium, which helps calcium absorb properly. Ancient Chinese doctors recommended that older adults eat 9 almonds a day to strengthen bones. And modern research confirms the wisdom of this advice. A special mention goes to fatty sea fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines. The omega-3 fatty acids in this fish work as natural lubricants for joints, reducing friction and inflammation. But even more importantly, they support the health of brain blood vessels. A study conducted at Harvard showed that in people over 65 who consume fatty fish 3 times a week, the risk of developing senile dementia is reduced by almost 40%. Extra virgin olive oil is a true elixir for those who want to maintain mental clarity and vascular health after 60. In Mediterranean countries, where this oil is a staple, life expectancy is among the highest in the world. The secret lies in a unique combination of monounsaturated fats and polyphenol, which protect the heart and brain from age-related changes. Greek studies have shown that older adults who consume 2 to 3 tablespoons of quality olive oil daily have significantly fewer problems with memory and concentration. Try adding it to salads or simply taking a spoonful in the morning on an empty stomach. Your blood vessels will thank you. Pumpkin seeds are not just a tasty snack, but a powerful source of zinc and magnesium. With age, the levels of these minerals in the body naturally decrease, which can lead to sleep problems and increased anxiety. Just a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds a day covers the daily requirement for magnesium, which is called nature's relaxant. Many older adults note that after introducing pumpkin seeds into their diet, their sleep becomes deeper and more peaceful, and daytime nervousness decreases. In addition, the zinc from these seeds supports immunity, which is especially important during cold season. Avocado deserves a special place in the diet after 60. This fruit is rich in healthy fats that nourish the skin from within, preventing age-related dryness and loss of elasticity. But its main advantage is its high content of lutein, which accumulates in the brain and eyes, protecting them from age-related changes. Brazilian scientists have found that in older adults who eat half an avocado 3 to 4 times a week, cognitive functions are preserved significantly better. Avocado can be added to salads, made into healthy spreads for sandwiches, or simply eaten with a spoon, lightly salted. Ginger is a natural remedy for many age-related ailments. Its active compound, gingerol, acts as a powerful anti-inflammatory agent, alleviating pain in joints and muscles. But even more importantly, ginger improves microcirculation, which is particularly relevant for age-related cold hands and feet. In Ayurvedic tradition, ginger tea is considered the best remedy for stoking the digestive fire. With age, our ability to digest food decreases, and ginger helps compensate for this process. Try starting your day with a cup of warm water with a slice of ginger and a slice of lemon. It will invigorate you better than coffee and prepare your digestive system for work. Prunes are not just a laxative, as many people think. These dried plums contain a unique set of antioxidants that help maintain bone density. A study conducted among postmenopausal women showed that daily consumption of 5 to 6 prunes significantly slows bone loss. In addition, prunes contain boron, a trace element involved in calcium and vitamin D metabolism. Soak a few prunes overnight in water, and in the morning eat them along with the resulting infusion. This will help not only your bones but also gently normalize bowel function. Seaweed is an underrated superfood for older adults. It's rich in iodine, which is necessary for normal thyroid function. And with age, its function often declines. But the main treasure of seaweed is alginates, which remove heavy metals and radionuclides accumulated over many years from the body. Japanese studies show that regular consumption of seaweed helps maintain vascular elasticity and prevents age-related high blood pressure. If you don't like its specific taste, try adding dried kelp to soups or salads. It's practically undetectable but brings enormous benefits. Garlic is a natural antibiotic and cardioprotector in one. Its active compound, allicin, has a unique ability to reduce blood viscosity and dissolve small cholesterol plaques. A study conducted among people over 70 showed that daily consumption of 1 clove of garlic reduces the risk of heart attacks and strokes by almost 30%. But there's an important nuance. For allicin to form, garlic must be crushed and left for 10 to 15 minutes before consumption. Add this garlic to finished dishes. Heat treatment destroys most beneficial compounds. Pomegranate juice should be included in the diet of anyone who cares about heart and vascular health. This ruby drink contains punicalagins, unique antioxidants that protect arterial walls from damage. An interesting study showed that in older adults who regularly consume half a glass of pomegranate juice for a year, blood flow in the heart and brain vessels significantly improves. Choose freshly squeezed juice or make it yourself. Store-bought options often contain too much sugar. You can dilute the juice with water or add it to smoothies. It will be less concentrated, but no less beneficial. Cottage cheese is not just a source of calcium. With age, our protein needs increase, and our ability to absorb it decreases. Cottage cheese protein, casein, is absorbed slowly and completely, providing the body with building material for muscles, which tend to diminish with age. Ukrainian gerontologists recommend that older adults eat 3.5 to 5 ounces, 100-150 g, of cottage cheese daily. For better calcium absorption, add a little fat, sour cream or avocado. And if you mix cottage cheese with flaxseed oil and herbs, you'll get a real elixir of youth for bones, joints, and the brain. Matcha green tea is a concentrate of beneficial compounds in the form of a vibrant green powder. Unlike regular green tea, you consume the entire leaf, getting 10 times more antioxidants. The main active compound, EGCG, epigallocatechin gallate, protects brain cells from damage and stimulates cognitive functions. Japanese studies among older adults have shown that daily consumption of 1 to 2 cups of matcha significantly reduces the risk of developing dementia. It's easy to prepare. Whisk a teaspoon of powder with hot, non-boiling water until a light foam forms. Drink slowly, enjoying each sip. It's a true meditation for health. Bone broth is a traditional remedy for supporting joint and gut health. During long cooking, collagen is extracted from bones, which converts into gelatin and amino acids that restore the intestinal lining and cartilage tissue. Many older adults report that after introducing bone broth into their diet, their joint pain decreases and digestion improves. Cook broth from beef or chicken bones on low heat for 12 to 24 hours, adding a little apple cider vinegar for better mineral extraction. Drink it warm like tea or use it as a base for soups. Chia seeds are tiny yet powerful sources of omega-3 fatty acids and soluble fiber. When they come into contact with liquid, they form a gel that gently cleanses the intestines and creates a feeling of fullness. For older adults, this is especially important, as peristalsis often weakens with age. Mexican studies have shown that regular consumption of chia helps normalize blood sugar levels, which is relevant for age-related insulin sensitivity decline. Soak a tablespoon of seeds in a glass of water or kefir overnight. In the morning, you'll have a healthy and nutritious breakfast. Broccoli sprouts contain 30 to 50 times more sulforaphane than the mature plant. This compound activates the body's own antioxidant systems and protects cells from damage. American oncologists have found that daily consumption of a handful of broccoli sprouts significantly reduces systemic inflammation, which is considered one of the main causes of age-related diseases. You can grow them at home on your windowsill. After 3 to 5 days of seed germination, they are ready to eat. Add them to salads or smoothies. The taste is mild, slightly peppery. Fermented beets combine the benefits of fermented foods with the unique properties of beets. During fermentation, beneficial probiotics are formed, and the nitrates in beets become even more available to the body. Many older adults report that regular consumption of fermented beets helps normalize blood pressure and improve digestion. Try a traditional recipe. Slice beets, cover with brine, 1 tablespoon of salt per liter of water, and leave at room temperature for 3 to 5 days. Pumpkin is not only delicious but also an exceptionally beneficial food for older adults. Its flesh is rich in beta-carotene, which converts into vitamin A, necessary for eye and skin health. But the main advantage of pumpkin is its high content of potassium, which helps maintain normal blood pressure and heart rhythm. Prepare pumpkin porridge with cinnamon or bake slices in the oven. It's not only healthy but also very tasty. And pumpkin seeds, as we've already discussed, are a separate superfood for nervous system health. Figs, fresh or dried, are a natural remedy for supporting bone health and digestion. They are rich in calcium, magnesium, and fiber, which gently stimulate bowel function. Mediterranean studies show that older adults who regularly consume figs have fewer fractures and digestive problems. Soak dried figs overnight in water. In the morning, you'll get a healthy and nutritious dessert that also gently cleanses the intestines. Turmeric with honey is an ancient combination called golden honey in Ayurveda. A teaspoon of this mixture per day works as a natural anti-inflammatory and immunomodulatory agent. Mix 1/3 of a teaspoon of turmeric with a teaspoon of honey and take it in the morning on an empty stomach, slowly dissolving it. Many older adults report that after a month of this course, their joint pain decreases and energy levels increase. Once the basic rules of healthy eating are mastered, it's worth paying attention to rare but incredibly beneficial foods that are especially valuable after 60. Let's start with goji berries, these small red jewels of Tibetan medicine. They contain a unique polysaccharide LBP, which strengthens immunity at a cellular level. Chinese studies have shown that in older adults who regularly consume a handful of goji berries daily, the level of lymphocytes, the body's defenders against viruses and bacteria, significantly increases. Soak the berries overnight in water or add them to oatmeal. They'll add a slight sweetness and a lot of benefits. Morina, an African miracle tree, whose leaves contain 7 times more vitamin C than oranges and 4 times more calcium than milk. Morina leaf powder is a natural multivitamin complex, especially useful for age-related nutrient absorption decline. Add half a teaspoon to smoothies or soups. It will give dishes a slight grassy taste and enrich them with antioxidants. Black garlic, a fermented version of regular garlic that loses its pungent smell but gains unique properties. During fermentation, allylcysteine is formed, a compound that protects brain neurons from age-related damage. Korean scientists have found that regular consumption of black garlic improves cognitive functions in older adults with early signs of dementia. Its sweet taste with balsamic notes makes it an excellent addition to cheeses or red meat. Wood ear mushrooms, popular in Chinese medicine, contain unique polysaccharides that reduce blood viscosity. For older adults, this is especially important, as blood naturally thickens with age. Soak dried mushrooms in cold water for 6 to 8 hours. Then add them to soup or sauté them with vegetables. They will acquire a delicate, crunchy texture. Noni, a Polynesian fruit with a strong odor but incredible benefits. Its juice contains proxyrenine, which helps cells better absorb nutrients and eliminate toxins. Studies in Hawaii have shown that older adults who take 1 ounce, 30 milliliters, of noni juice daily significantly increase their energy levels and reduce joint pain. If the strong smell bothers you, mix it with pomegranate or cranberry juice. Sasha inchi, Peruvian nuts that contain a record amount of omega-3s among plant-based foods. For vegetarians or those who don't like fish, this is an ideal source of essential fatty acids. Just 5 to 6 nuts a day cover the daily requirement for omega-3s, which are critically important for brain and vascular health. Food destroyers, which to avoid after 60. Along with beneficial and exotic foods, there are also dangerous enemies of health in old age. Refined white flour is empty calories that instantly convert to sugar in the blood. Regular consumption of baked goods made from this flour leads to glucose spikes, which can eventually provoke insulin resistance. Yeast products are especially dangerous. They cause fermentation in the intestines and can exacerbate age-related dysbiosis. Skim milk products. Paradoxically, they are more harmful than their natural counterparts. When fat is removed, manufacturers often add sugar and starch to improve taste. In addition, without fat, calcium and vitamin D, exactly what older adults consume dairy products for, are not absorbed. Studies have shown that lovers of skim products are more likely to experience osteoporosis. Packaged fruit juices are a hidden sugar bomb. Even juices without added sugar contain a huge amount of fructose, which the liver processes into fat. With age, metabolism slows down, and such juices can contribute to the development of fatty liver disease. A whole fruit is always better. It contains fiber, which slows down sugar absorption. Industrially produced soy sauce often contains monosodium glutamate and excess salt. For older adults with a tendency towards high blood pressure, this is a double blow. If you like soy sauce, choose a fermented version with natural ingredients. It's more expensive, but safer. Instant cereals and quick cooking porridges, despite their healthy image, often contain hidden sugars and trans fats. Fast carbohydrates cause a sharp rise in glucose, followed by an equally sharp drop, leading to fatigue and irritability. It's better to cook porridge from whole grains. It will provide a long-lasting feeling of fullness and won't harm your blood vessels. Artificial sweeteners, aspartame, sucralose. Research shows that they can disrupt the gut microbiome and even increase the risk of diabetes. With age, sensitivity to such substances increases. If you need to reduce sugar intake, it's better to use a small amount of honey or stevia. Canned soups and ready-made sauces are a concentrate of salt, flavor enhancers, and preservatives. With age, kidneys are less efficient at excreting sodium, leading to swelling and high blood pressure. It's much healthier to cook simple soups on bone broth and season them with natural spices. Margarine. Despite active advertising as a healthy alternative, it contains trans fats, which damage blood vessel walls. After 60, when blood vessels are already losing elasticity, this is especially dangerous. Natural butter in reasonable amounts is much better. Alcoholic cocktails and sweet liqueurs. The combination of sugar and alcohol puts a double strain on the liver and pancreas. With age, enzymes that break down alcohol are produced less effectively, and the consequences of consumption become more destructive. If you want to drink, it's better to choose quality red wine, no more than 1 glass and not every day. It's important to understand that with age, our bodies become more sensitive to both beneficial and harmful substances. What went unnoticed at 40 can cause serious problems after 60. But this is not a reason for strict restrictions. Rather, it's a reason to approach food choices more consciously. Remember, eating should bring not only benefit but also pleasure. What's next? We hope this deep dive into superfoods and hidden destroyers has empowered you to make even better choices for your meaningful living journey. This comprehensive guide is just one step on your path to vibrant longevity. If this video provided valuable insights, please like it, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to Meaningful Living for continuous inspiration on healthy aging and senior well-being. Click the bell to get notified every time we release new content. Tell us in the comments, what's your favorite superfood you swear by? And what other topics would you like us to cover for your healthy and fulfilling retirement?